cost of running the state's emergency shelter system through next fiscal year is expected to cost taxpayers more than $1 billion.
That estimate revealed just days before the state's 5-day limit for migrants in overflow shelters takes effect. Boston 25 News reporter Drew Carita is live outside the State House, where Drew, the state is hoping to deter new arrivals.
Carrie, state leaders are warning that Massachusetts taxpayers will likely need to shell out $1 billion each year for several more years to come if the number of people in need of state-funded shelter services does not subside. Some are questioning if the new 5-day stay limit for migrants is coming into play too late to make an impact, less than 48 hours before it takes effect. More migrant families are arriving in Massachusetts with each day, despite recent efforts to deter people from coming. Beginning this Thursday, those staying at the former Chelsea Soldiers' Home and other overflow sites can only stay 5 days max.
Your family right now, 5 days pack up. Every 5 days leave. Every 5 days leave. How does that resonate with anyone?
The food's free, the room and board's free. We're paying to live up here, but they're not.
66-year-old Army veteran Jerry Williams, who lives in another building on the Chelsea property, believes stricter rules for migrants should have been implemented long before now.
My sister's 71 years old. She's homeless, basically homeless. She can't get a place. You know, we get plenty of problems here in this country. Yet they don't care. They turn a blind eye to it, to, open up their doors to everybody else.
Massachusetts House and Senate Republicans are suggesting that the state make permanent changes to the shelter system to help curb the overwhelming cost.
$1 billion this fiscal year that it's going to cost, and on January 1st, we're going to run out of money. This is one of these things that could sink the Commonwealth financially, and we can't let that happen.
Sutton Republican Senator Ryan Fatman says surplus dollars left over from previous fiscal years won't be available to help fund the migrant crisis come next year.
We're going to have to start pulling money from other line items like education, public safety, roads, bridges, social services. And that's when our taxpayers in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts are truly going to understand the cost of this.
By going unchecked, it was a very uncontrollable and unsustainable situation.
Auburn Republican Representative Paul Frost questions what migrant families who are already here and those still arriving will cost the state for years to come.
I think that's $1 million question, is what happens after 5 days.
Providers we've been talking with say they were not included in the decision-making about the new limitation on shelter stays. They're worried that the sad reality will be even more migrant families stranded on the streets. They're also concerned that it will ultimately cost the state even more. We're live outside the State House. Drew Carita for your local station, Boston 25 News.